Not ready. Oh, you know what? I don't have that plugged in. The damn intro. Hold on. Damn it.
Yeah, what do you mean? What am I supposed to say? Welcome to the Outhouse podcast. We talk shit about shit and hopefully don't have to shit during the middle of the show. Don't want to hear this all the time.
You hear the music?
Yeah.
Do you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Not that.
Boy, shreds. Every
Oh,
time I watch this show, man.
Huh. It's not there. Hold on. Glad nobody's there yet, huh? Well, I guess I don't know. There is no music other than now. Can't get the player to play. I mean, it's playing, but nothing's coming out. It's always something. Huh. It's so fucking weird.
I normally get a notification on my phone and that thing coming through. Oh, there it is. It didn't even ring through.
By God. Yep, mine's there.
How do I send it?
Anyway, no Gary, huh? Just remember, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the Outhouse podcast, its affiliates, its guests, or even us. It's just for entertainment. Hell, I'm gonna have to text Gary. Like, where are you at, son? Somebody.
I'm sending it out, see if we can't get some listeners.
You figure our bandmates would listen. Sons of
Put it to
bitches.
them, too. Yeah.
Sons of bitches. Who'd I say I was? Oh, Gary.
You speak of bandmates, which is really exciting to me because of what we got going on. I mean, the practices have been coming along real
Get in the mic or pull it back to you.
Oh, the practices have been coming along so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this past weekend we made some big strides in a lot of the songs we do. So.
Yep, we're getting them worked out.
Yep.
Me on the drums this time. Man, I can't wait till it warms up so I can shave this shit.
I trimmed mine up today so it wasn't so burly. I told my daughter, I said, I'm going to be on YouTube tonight. I'm going to be on podcast. She goes, Dad, you got to do something about your beard. I'm like, what?
Here we go again.
She told me I can't shave it off till she graduates, but I was allowed to trim it up.
I don't know what's going on, but if you can figure that out back there, feel free why that's not playing through. Because it's all open here. I don't know why it's not. Because you use where the headphones jack is on a laptop. Mm-hmm. I come out of that and go straight into the board. I just plugged it in and it said,
it ain't working, huh? I wouldn't know.
Because I usually have drum beats for him to play to. Mm. He's just going to have to free willy it like he did back when we first started.
Yeah, I know anytime I've listened in, that boy shreds back there. Hell of a talent.
And then, you know, even if I play the same drum beats every week, everything he does is different for the most part.
You got somebody on?
Nope. That was Gary. And that's what Jimmy back. Because I said, where you at? He said, home. That's what I meant, homie.
So anyway, get it on the show here. A lot of the songs that we've been doing, or the songs we've been doing, and were my dad's, and I mean, you of course know your cousin. Mm-hmm. A lot of backstory to a lot of those songs.
Oh, there he is.
I think he'd be pretty proud of what we've been doing with him.
Whoa.
He'd be happy with it.
Oh,
yeah, I hear something in there.
That's actually messing with that line in, seeing if she could get it moving.
Yeah, Gary said, here I am.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Some weird deal. It has to be something to do with that sound card settings or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's so weird. Hell, I don't know. Just close it all out and reset it. That might work. Or restart it, I mean. And then when you open up Winamp, it should already have everything in there. Didn't think of that, did you? I'm saying that to myself.
I was sitting here wondering, like, who's he talking
to? There's always that. It's weird, them computers, man. They're a trip.
Yeah.
I guess Larry fucked his up.
Again?
Yep.
Yeah, I had to shut
but it
mine
might
off.
not be him. He said he was downloading these files, but he didn't open them. And next thing you noticed, screen was going blue and said having issues. But like I told him, to me it sounded like the RAM. Because I've had that happen before.
The screen went blue?
Yeah.
He just had a new power supply put in it, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, because when we were unloading the pallets one day, he was telling me about it. I think he just had a new power supply put in there, so it wouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that. Could be, but shouldn't be.
I said, where you at? He said, home. Gary. But yeah, that's going to be we'll have another recording project going. I hope it doesn't take as long as the gas project. There's the music.
There it is.
Good job there, producer. She's so good. Oh, you know what? I don't know here.
Yeah, when we recorded the practice this past Saturday, it seemed like some of the guitar rhythms just weren't in the mix, or it was silent.
Yeah, I mean, that was just you know what I mean?
Recording.
Yeah, I didn't even. Now this week we'll be able to fine tune it a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's going to take a couple weeks, or play something, stop, play something, stop, play something, stop, play something, stop, till we get it perfect and then go.
Right.
One or the other.
Right.
Because our rehearsals are already as slow as they are because we're working things out.
Right.
I was just letting it go ahead and play, and then. You know, then, okay, like when we stop to listen to it, then, now I'll adjust this up a little bit, because them last couple songs wasn't too bad.
I remember listening to Queen of My Night. That one turned out pretty damn good.
I think if what was it? Was it the drums was slightly louder? Either everything else needs to come down or the drums. I'll have to go back and listen.
I don't know what you could even do to get the drums quieter. You are
just take them down a little bit. No,
in the mix.
Adjust it. Yeah. Adjust it in the mix.
Right on.
Because the kick drum and the bass guitar was still kind of prominent. They needed to come back out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I believe it was the overall music comes down. Yeah, because I was telling Larry it sounded like it was in the background. This is my cousin Cody, the front man of my new band that we don't have a name for yet, kind of the Noisemakers, but we didn't positively.
Truth be told, I hope that's what we're going with, because I just ordered a new guitar strap. I gave my guitar strap off my Alvarez to Todd Saturday. I just ordered a new one, and it's going to be embroidered with Noisemaker on it. So I actually thought about getting us all one. I just got to get the funds to do that, but I think that'd be pretty cool. If not, whatever. It's still in honor of my dad's music.
Right. I was thinking, what the hell did I think the other day I thought was a good one?
I mean, the original band back in like the 90s, it was with Todd, Larry, and my dad, and they had Brian, which is and
Fire in the Hole.
Yeah, Fire in the Hole. I brought up Refire in the Hole, and they're like, listen, this ain't a Mexican burrito, man.
Right.
Which, but I don't know. Noisemakers, we tend to make a lot of noise when we're practicing. Too much downtime. There's
that we
a
do.
lot of noise.
Oh, he's a little loud now.
I was hoping to try to go with, one of the song titles. You got To the Music. Wouldn't be a bad one, I think. But Noisemakers so far, I mean, that's one of the, after he died, the CD that was put out, it was just, of him, a couple songs. Best recording that we have of my dad's music is the song Noisemaker. So, it was a thought. But being it's a family band, I think it should be all of us agree on something, definitely.
I wish I could think of, I don't know, what the hell I was thinking of the other day. But yeah, it's Cody, me, Larry, Todd, Johnny,
Daryl,
Johnny from
up.
Gattuso's. I think Daryl.
Yeah.
I was about to ask them guys, I was going to text earlier and say, hey, Johnny and Daryl, are you guys still in this chat?
Right.
You need eggs?
Yeah. Eggs will be available this weekend.
Eggs. I still got the ones you gave me.
Check them. It's been a minute since I gave them to you. Check them.
Sucks. I wished I'd eat them faster.
Yeah.
You can, hate them going to waste.
Well, you know how to do the float test. Candling as well, which really don't have to use a candle. You use any light. Just check them. Make sure if it glows, like when you put a flashlight up to your thumb, you can see through and it illuminates your thumb. If it glows like that, it's fine. But if it doesn't glow, don't eat it. Pitch that thing.
Go ahead and get rid of that son of a bitch.
Yeah. That means it's pretty much it's fertilized. It was a
Gary
fertilized
said,
egg.
what's up? He's usually on time. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't get a notification. I got one, but I didn't even hear it on mine.
Not much, Gary.
You might have to go in and re-follow again. Sometimes YouTube does that, man. It boots people off for some reason.
Well, I got the notification, but it was silent.
That's what I said. Mine didn't chime neither.
Phones. They've all been acting weird lately. I know several people are like, man, my phone's acting weird. I didn't even see your call until way after. Or send a text message that don't get there for 2 days. So, who's Gary? Gary is part of Gas Band, or?
No, Gary's just old friend. He when back in the day when me and Larry was in heavy artillery and we used to practice out in John Sheik's old trailer out there in Malvern.
Yeah.
He'd buy like 2 beer balls for every practice, man. We'd go out there and jam and be fucked up twice a week.
Cool. I wonder if I ever met
And then you probably, I don't know if he's met you or not. I don't know.
Well, if you met Rod DeVore, Gary, I'm Rod DeVore's son. Trying to carry the torch here.
Speaking of which, we do have a gig on when and where?
April 25th. And it's going to be at the Brewster High Chaparral. The Brewster High Chaparral used to be the old Pirate Pizza in Brewster. And now it's a bar. My mom actually, she runs the show out there for the most part. She works out there. But I set up quite a few gigs out there so far. We did a acoustic jam, me, Todd, and Larry out there. And Tom showed up, played bongos. It was awesome. We had a good time.
It is on our channel.
And that's April 25th. We'll be starting to play probably around like 6, 7 o'clock-ish. I don't know that that's been decided yet. I still got to talk to the bar owner. And
well, we're old, so the earlier the better.
Right. It was originally going to be set in February as kind of like a memorial jam for my dad.
But we wasn't ready.
Well, that, and I talked to a few people after setting it up in February. And they wanted to also pull a benefit for a guy that his son committed suicide. And it wasn't that I didn't want to do that. It was, I knew we weren't going to get people to show up because it's cold.
Right.
It's nasty weather. We're coming up on the 22nd and look outside. It's nasty. Nobody wants to go out in this shit.
Is it the 22nd?
Well, no, that's when it would have been actually, I think,
my birthday's the 23rd.
28th of February, I think, is when we were going to have it. Last weekend of February, if that lines up on the calendar.
My phone's getting low on juice. I got to keep an eye on it. If it dies, I'm fucked.
I ended up rescheduling it because for spring, that way more people want to show up. People are out and about.
Larry's on there.
Hey, Larry.
We was cracking too. I was like, well, he said he was still down in Coshocton, and that was at fucking whatever time. I was like, damn, 8 o'clock. That sucks to just now get home from work. I hate a fucking work.
Right.
They got us all suckered into that shit too, boy, like we need it.
I'm actually looking forward to getting back to work. I got to do some repairs on my trailer, though. So. Boards were already rotting out.
Scrap prices is up now, right now.
I stick to my pallets. I've gotten pretty good at it.
Yeah, well, them make way more money than scrap does.
Sometimes.
Well, they did when I was doing it.
Wiggle stock?
Yeah, that was a big-ass party we had.
Oh, okay.
It was funny because I was in conversation with somebody. I think it might have been, it was down there at Jeff Ferris's house. And dude, he was like, man, I went to this party down the street, man. They called it Wiggle Stock. I started laughing. He goes, that some bitch was badass, man. There was people everywhere. I was like, that's me and my buddies. We put that shit on, bro. I said it was his house. I said we worked weeks, man, because it had these big-ass dirt mounds in the back. We fucking hand shoveled that shit, leveled it out, built a stage, did all this shit prep, and thought we was cool with the neighbors, made sure it was all cool, and we used his neighbor's trailer for the back of the stage, the backdrop. Well, apparently he didn't like that. We was rattling shit off the walls. They ended up calling the cops on us. There was 500 people there, man.
Oh, shit.
It was crazy. People everywhere. There was cars parked. He lived down there on, where am I at? Down there on Spangler, right past the post office. When you cross the tracks, there's that property right there on the right. Right there, man. There was cars. All of the post office parking lot, all those businesses, all the way down both sides of the streets in the park. People was freaking everywhere, dude. It was wild. We made flyers and everything, man. Sent them out, boy.
I know the old parties you used to have over there off Fulton were pretty big. Yeah, Sparta.
Yeah,
that was some good
big
times
jams
too.
There.
Good time. What them kids doing now? They had that band. They were.
Well, the one kid ended up being the bass player for Falling in Reverse.
Oh yeah.
You know who that is, don't you?
No, not really. But I know who the kid. I remember them when
The bass player, yeah. He's not with them no more. He just recently quit. Now him and his brother's getting back together with the band that they had before he got with them guys.
Yeah.
But they was touring stadiums.
Shit.
Let's just say that. Arenas, not stadiums, arenas, my bad. Right. There's a little difference there, but they was filling arenas.
That's
in fact,
awesome.
They was jamming with Disturbed, and I guess Disturbed got shitty with him, and he pulled out for 2 shows, and arena wasn't so full. And he was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! I'm bringing the people. Don't fuck with me." But I guess that singer's a douchebag. So yeah, he went out and he made his millions. He's traveled the world, been to every continent.
Hell yeah.
He was on tour for the last 5, 6, 7 years with them guys. They went when I seen them, I don't even know if I seen them guys, but if I did, because he was with a couple different bands before he got with these guys, because originally I think he was playing guitar with these guys the first time around. And they just needed him for the one tour or whatever, and he just filled in, and then something happened with their bass player, and then he got in there, and he was like, you can go on and watch, he's in the videos and shit now. But he fucking went in there and did some
I know
shit.
when I seen them kids play at the Sparta, I was just mind blown. Like, they fucking rocked it, man.
Now, his brother, the drummer, because they went out there to Vegas, and he ended up recently coming back to Ohio because he had a kid and shit, and he's like, I ain't raising my kid out there in that crazy shit.
Right.
So he's back in Ohio, but they got a project called American Monster now, and now he's got the money to push it.
American Monster, I think I've heard of that.
When I was having a yard sale, Jerry stopped by and he said that, damn, the chat's going crazy on me.
It looks like Larry and Gary were just saying hey to each other. I think that's what shut us down. Even the road was
because he was talking about wiggle stock. No, what was we just talking about?
Jerry stopped by to see you at the garage sale you had, or yard sale?
Jerry, not Gary, and said that they was getting fired up and recording, was doing this one song and a video, and he said that they had fucking did some merch, and within 48 hours they did $100,000 and some in merch. Jeez. And they ain't even a band yet.
Wow.
I mean, they are
back there.
Yeah.
Gosh, boy's got some skill.
Yep, fade him in a little bit there.
Hey, Bushkill. That's one of my best friends right there. Like my little brother, Kyle Bushkill. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's
Glad
happening?
to see you log in. This is my cousin, Tom. This is, he's drumming in the band I keep telling you about, bud.
Right, mate. I look like Papa Smurf, but when it gets warm, I promise I'll shave.
Oh, now we got to get you a red hat.
Yeah. Hey, fade me back to Owl a little bit.
The boy's shredding back there.
That's who's playing our music live for those of you that are just tuning in. Owl's back there doing it. And when we go to halftime, he'll be entertaining you guys while we use the bathroom and whatnot. That lady, come on.
So anyway, Kyle's new to your podcast. This is the Outhouse podcast,
where we talk shit about shit.
Yeah. Larry runs the media farm, or not Larry. Tommy runs media farm here.
Yeah. Get on there and check out some of our old shows, and we got music on there. Cody, one of Cody's shows.
Yep. But hopefully Kyle's going to be at this one in April.
Actually, we got one of our family reunion things on it that I recorded. It's got low views.
I forgot about
Not too
that.
many people see it. I was going to remind everybody at Christmas, but we didn't have a Christmas. I was so disappointed.
Yeah. Well, Grandma.
I know why.
Yeah.
I know.
Which I get it.
I do too.
If I was 80-some years old, I probably wouldn't want to do it much anymore neither.
She's done it enough, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this place. If I get this place, we'll have a place.
Yeah.
Parking sucks, though.
Yeah.
It's street parking, but we'll see. I haven't.
My dream was
been
hopefully like win
procrastinating.
the lottery or just make it big somehow to have enough money,
Right.
and buy a huge chunk of land and just build, houses for family members and say, hey, look, free ride.
I was
Get
going
your
to do
asses
that,
over
but I
here,
was going to
move
buy
in.
a big chunk of property with a lake on it.
Oh,
A lake big enough that Larry lives on one side and I live on the other side, and we get in one of them cigar boats. Run! And then we're there. Like 3 seconds and you're across the lake and shit.
Oh, no, see, I was thinking big enough that we could, big enough property that we could actually get,
Oh,
a
it'd
little
be-
mini
it would be that
choppers
big.
that we could just
But
fly
them
over
things
to our
fucking
neighbor's
go
house.
200 miles an hour.
Oh,
Plus.
Yeah, you're going to need 20-acre lake,
Uh-huh.
30-acre lake.
That's what I'm saying.
Be there in 2 minutes, less than that.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
You fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you hit it, you'd have to let up because them
Oh,
things
yeah.
are.
They're fast. Hell, I got a 97 Ranger bass boat with a 150 horse V6 on the back of it. That thing will do 55 across the water, almost 60. It's like being in a jet. It's awesome.
He said, "What's up, brother? Drummers are the heartbeat." Haha, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Drummers are damn good. Yeah.
But anyway, April 25th, Brewster High Chaparral, we're going to have a jam. It's a memorial jam. Might be playing my dad's music, and there'll, of course, be some other cover tunes. But April 25th, it's going to be a good time.
Rest of the damn band didn't want to come on, and shuns of bitches. Of course, Larry just got home, so, I mean,
Yeah.
he might have come on if he wasn't
The hard-working man.
60 miles away. So
It's a jet
I hear
boat.
tell rumors we got we'll save that for the second half. Ding. That's a hit of crack. You never hear back in the day when them boys used to smoke crack, they'd say they get that bell ringer. He was usually too young for when that epidemic was going on. You hit a big old, take a big old hit of crack and they'd be like you get a bell ringer. But it really, did you ever, what they're talking about is you ever hold your breath and almost pass out? And
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're talking about. Sounds like bells or whatever, kind of.
Yeah. That was
old
one of them
bell
kids in
ringer.
school. Teacher pissed me off. I'd sit there and hold my breath till my face turned purple.
What do you Eyes jet boat? Yeah.
Yeah. He's talking about my boat. It's a jet boat. Close. It's got an outboard though.
When we was kids and we went out to Texas, this dude that my dad worked for, he had one of those motherfuckers. And I think it had the big block in it, if I ain't mistaken, for one of them like 454s in it, jet boat. Boy, that motherfucker would haul ass.
I bet.
My dad, I will give him that. He used to borrow that dude's boat almost every weekend, man. We go fucking out on the lake skiing and shit. It was fun, man.
Yeah. I'm a fisherman though. I can't be on the water without wanting to catch line, man. It just gets me.
I was talking to my buddy because I don't know if you know Carl or anybody's ever talked about him. I grew up with him. He's like hunting and fishing master and shit, but he'll go to the lake area and you'll have everybody on his boat will be limited out quicker than it took you to drive there.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's like, damn, dude. It's like you fucking drive an
I need to
hour
meet
or
this
something to
friend
get
of
there, and
yours.
you're fucking out on a lake for 45 minutes, and everybody in the boats, and that's throwing back when you continuously keep catching bigger ones, and you throw them back to smaller ones, and pretty soon they're just them huge. I mean, this dude, I'll show you pictures when we
out.
get it done, man. It's unbelievable monsters. Point being, I was thinking about having a fish fry sometime this summer.
Okay.
Because I told him, I was like, dude, I know you got all kind of extra fish in there that you need to rotate out. I said, I'm going to start having a fish fry every year. Of course, I don't eat fish, so I'll fry something for myself.
I was going to say, I remember being a kid. You come out to me and Dad's house. We had a bunch of, I think it was crappie from Lake Mohawk. Mm-hmm. And I was flaying them up, and you're like, we're getting all the bones out of there? It don't matter. I don't eat them anyway. I'm like, why? And you said, all them sinkers you drop in that lake is lead. I ain't eating that shit. I remember that. I remember that to this day.
Yeah, that ain't the biggest thing. The biggest thing is I can't get past the taste of the smell of the taste of the smell.
Right.
Like anything out of the water, dude. And when we was on that Pokemon tour, we was down there in Florida with my buddy Chad Reed. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, I'm going to do this gumbo crab bowl fucking shrimp thing. I'm like, well, that's cool. I said, but I can't do it, dude. I said, I'll get you some gator tail. I was like, cool, I'll try that. Never had that or whatever.
It's pretty good.
So he comes back, no gator tail.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, dude, he goes, oh, well, the crab was too expensive. I couldn't have. I was like, bro, you should have said something. I would have paid for it. So long story short, I went to Jimmy John's. But prior to that, they get this shit done. And I ain't even going to lie, that shit was looking good as hell. You know, that crab meat shit. It was like, man, come on, man, try it. This shit is like, all right, dude. I said, I'm telling you, the shit makes me vomit, man. I don't know why. Fucking, I was like, oh, that ain't too bad. Like, second bite in, I'm running in the back of his yard and just all over. Them guys was like, damn. I was like, I just can't do it, man. I can eat tuna, and that's about it, man.
My buddy Kyle says,
and I'm not a big fan of it. He's what?
He's in on the fish fry.
Yep.
We'll let you know. I did that. I played a trick on our buddy Jake Bowman, one of my best friends. Came out for one of the practices. He can't eat fish. He just can't do it. His stomach, his body won't take it.
Yeah, that's the same way I am. Yep.
Throw up. I didn't believe him. I'm like, I think it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
So I went up to Bunker Hill, up the pond out there on Lincoln Way, where me and Dad used to live, and I caught some, I think it was...
Trying to slip it in on him?
I fried it up. I said, oh, no, it's good. Go ahead. It's chicken, man. Just put it on a sandwich, man. You're good.
That hit his mouth. It was a wrap.
No, he ate it.
Oh.
And then like 20 minutes later, he's like, man, I don't feel good. I'm like, you all right? And he goes, are you sure that was chicken? I'm like, no. He goes, what? I said, that was fish, bro. Done. Done. And I had him convinced it was chicken. Like, he really thought it was chicken. And until I said, no, I pulled your leg, bro. And he got sicker than shit. That was.
Yeah, it probably is somewhat psychological, because I'm the same way with mushrooms. It's the texture. I like the taste of a mushroom, but I just don't like biting into them nasty motherfuckers. And it's the same way with tomatoes for me.
Oh.
But fish, not only is it the texture, but that taste of that smell of that fucking I just nope. Yeah. And you know, like I said, my buddy Carl, he fucking walleye is the best. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool. And even his, man, the way he cooked it was delicious. Like, I was like, oh, that's pretty good, man. Like, by the third piece, dude, I was like, ooh. Ooh. You know, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? In my mind, I thought it was like, man, that. You know, I don't like fish, but this walleye, now, that's a different story. And then, you know, I got about 3 pieces in, and what?
Even just playing rhythm, man. That boy's good.
Uh-huh.
He's good.
Well, you know, it's funny. When he was tuning your guitar and you're like, leave it in the E flat, and he's like, he's got perfect pitch. You don't need a tuner. He just...
I could only wish.
I know. Shit. That dude, he's something else, man.
Hell yeah. Got some good jams. Mm-hmm. They just freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
One of these days, if we can buckle him down, we'll get him to write some shit.
Hell yeah.
He likes the 80s hair metal style. That's his favorite.
Yeah.
He likes Wicked Lester and fucking shit like that,
Yeah.
too.
You ever hear any?
I did get him a
Ever
shirt.
have him listen to Real Steel?
You know, I don't know if he's listening to them guys, to be honest with you. Have to turn
Trip
him
on
on
them
to some of
shrooms, huh, Kyle?
Huh?
Bushkill. That's called trip on them shrooms.
Nah, we did one of those. It wasn't last year. It was the year before in the summer. Me, Larry, Al, his dad, and Otto, a couple other people, man. We had a hell of a journey in our backyard, boy. Tell you what.
Bushkill's older brother, Anthony, found a whole new world behind a recliner chair
I know
in a
that's
little
right.
corner. The one time, that shit was so funny.
Hey, when you're tripping, you wander off into your own little world. Shit, you're in it.
Mm-hmm.
You're in it to win it, and it's real as hell. Whatever you're at, whatever you're doing.
Yeah. I know.
And then other people is watching you in your shit. They're in their shit watching you, and they're watching you in their own little world. And whatever you're doing is not what they're watching. You know what I mean? It's like, even though they're in it and watching it, they're like seeing some other shit. You know what I mean?
It'd be like me sitting here getting lost on the Sasquatch on the top of your head.
Yeah.
There's a whole little world up there.
We're going to be doing some more of that shit this year. Camping and hunting for the old Sasquatch.
Split couch.
Split couch.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know what to talk about here.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Probably about a 42-pound carp. I was bass fishing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was bass fishing. And I flipped next to this log. I was walking on the land at Lake Erie. And there was this, like, it was almost like driftwood, but it got caught up by the rocks right by a bank. And I flipped a jig and a pork trailer right up against it. And I started swimming it away from it, and I just saw, like, you know how carp, they'll hit the surface, just, and that's what happened. And I set that hook, and it was like, it felt like a boulder grabbed a hold of my line. And I just went, oh, it wasn't going nowhere. And
he's like, oh,
yeah,
shit,
I fought
I
that
got a
damn
snag.
thing. Yeah, I fought that thing, and I literally, like, 42 pounds, and I had, like, it might have been 10, maybe 12-pound test on my rod, bait caster. Way lighter than what I should have been using. But I landed it. It took forever. Got him up on the rocks and was like, oh, carried this big-ass carp all the way back to my mom and stepdad's dock where they had a boat. They had a 31 or 32-foot or something like that, Sea Ray, cabin cruiser boat. I carried that thing all the way back there like, oh, my gosh, look at this. And my mom's like, what are you doing? Put it back in the water. I'm like, no, I need a picture. But back when at that young, like,
No
they
phones,
didn't have
right.
cell phones, nothing like that. So there's no,
Get the Kodak.
unfortunately, no evidence of it. But I've caught some big bass in my life. Bass fishing, that's what I love. Caught some
Man,
big
they're the
bass.
funnest, really.
Yeah, they fight. It's a challenge. It's a
I
sport.
don't know, catfishing, when you get a good one on them bad boys now.
Yeah, I've caught some nice catfish. I caught one a couple
There's
years
some
ago.
fighting sons of bitches.
I got a chance to fish a bass tournament with my, I guess you could say, my grandfather. I kind of adopted him as my grandpa. My grandma Shirley's boyfriend. He was into bass fishing.
He's
And
squatching, shrooming,
Yeah.
15-pound carp.
yeah, carp do put up a big
Yeah,
fight.
they do too, yeah.
But we was bass fishing.
I got a story with them too.
And it was in August. And out at Leedsville, during like August months, so hot days of summer, them catfish, they're spawning. So they're up on rocks and stuff and shallow. This catfish was literally at least 30-some pounds. I mean, the head on it was every bit of this big around. I'm lucky I caught it.
Would you ever noodle one of them fucking things?
Would I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would.
Fuck no. I would put my hands up
I would be
goddamn
worried about-
catfish mouth. Fuck that.
With catfish, I wouldn't be so much worried about. I'd be more worried about sticking my hand in a hole and there being an alligator snapper, man. That's what I'd be worried
You know,
about.
them dudes got balls, because, man, dude, you don't know what's in them holes, bro.
Come back like this. Yeah. But no, I think I could do it. I mean, if I knew it was a catfish in the hole and not a
not me.
snapping turtle, I'd do it.
I just keep the chicken liver on a hook. That's how I'm doing. Fuck my body parts.
See, that's actually one fish I don't eat. I won't eat catfish.
Yeah.
And it ain't because like there's some that are bottom feeders, but not all of them are. Like channel cats, they're not bottom feeders. You got flatheads,
right.
Yeah, they do and they don't. But bullheads, the little yellow and the yellow bellied ones, those are the mud cats. But I've never cared for the taste of catfish.
See, I don't know. Now you go down south and everywhere else, them damn things are delicacy.
Yeah.
Texas, y'all want some catfish?
Yeah.
You want some catfish in a Coke?
Too fishy for me.
Yeah, I have a Coke. What kind of Coke you want? You want Dr. Pepper?
Thought you said Coke.
That's what they call everything down in Texas, a Coke. I don't give. Can I get a Coke? What kind of Coke you want? You want a Pepsi?
Like what? Just a Coke.
It's funny down there.
Yeah. My old lady.
But what was we
Texas.
saying before I interrupted you about you were saying something about catfish.
Oh, I can't
or
stand
did you
catfish.
yeah,
oh no, I caught a monster catfish during this bass tournament, and I'm lucky I caught it because it's damn near straightened out my hook.
Damn.
And I got him up in the boat, and my grandpa took a picture of it. But I mean, it was the biggest catfish I ever caught. And I took my old lady fishing. We went down to Leesville Dam shortly after that, and I was using the same type of jig, same colors and everything. I caught another one, like, had to have been like his little brother because it was just a little bit smaller.
Uh-huh.
It was back-to-back days. It was crazy, but
Gary's like, I'm with you. You don't know what's going on. Dude's like, no liter of cola. As they got you stop and get you a big gulp.
yeah.
At the 7-Eleven, things are like this big and about that big around. It's like standing there putting $20 in your tank. All right, the foot. They call it the big gulp. I don't know if you guys ever been out that way.
Yeah. Now we got Polar Pops at Circle K.
Oh, they're way bigger than those.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Polar Pops pussy shit in Texas. That's just a starter.
Ain't big enough. You know what to say. Everything's bigger in Texas.
It is, too. It really is. If you've been there, it kind of really is.
Yeah.
It just seems bigger when you're on the ground because it's so flat and you can see for miles, you know what I mean? And then, like, their trains seem to be 3 times as longer, and their Cokes are bigger.
Their Cokes are bigger. 16 ounces instead of 12.
There's a whole bunch of nothing to do out there, too.
Yeah.
Unless you're a rancher or an oiler.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of arrowheads you can find everywhere out there. There probably ain't now, though. That was fuck. Everybody probably got them pretty well cleaned up these days.
Yeah. I think they're still easy to find.
Gary said, I don't need catfish either. Something about that meat. So milky and thick and white. Can't do it.
Gotta go to Buc-ee's, huh?
Buc-ee's. Is that like Chucky's, but
I don't know.
Chuck E. Cheese?
It might be
Cheese?
Southern thing. His mom lives down Florida, Georgia line, right around that area. It might be something down there.
I worked for them once.
Yeah?
Maybe twice.
So, yeah, fishing's definitely been a big passion of mine.
Oh, that's what I was going to
Fishing
say.
and hunting, yeah. Same. Dad raised me on that. That's always been something big in my life. I love hunting, but I don't get into it as much as I do
when
fishing.
We was kids, we'd get on our bike and bungee our fishing poles and go down into the park where we had a family reunion. Damn, that got loud. And does that get loud all of a sudden? Or is it me?
It does seem like it got a little louder.
Really loud.
Okay. I thought so. I was like, damn, that shit got loud all of a sudden.
They got a effects pedal back there.
No, it was the music. But
I can barely hear my guitar.
You just put the
oh,
first
you
flat.
can barely hear your guitar, you son of a bitch. I can hear it way too much out here now. I mean. Yeah, it's kind of too loud out there. Hold on. Coming through, but we go down there and strap our poles to the bikes, our Zebco 404s, and get some dough balls. We catch them big ass carp. It was like that
Were
big.
they just buffalo head carp, or were they like grass carp?
I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference?
Well, buffalo head carp are normally like there'll be that orangish color to them, real big scales.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, probably buffalo carp.
We used to take them back and give them to Grandpa, and he'd bury them in his garden. Yeah.
I remember one time
He'd
my
shit
dad
one of the first couple
caught
times.
it had to have been a 25, 30-pound carp. And he took it to Grandpa Jerry's house out on Pigeon Run.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, what are you doing with that? Well, he took it out back behind the barn, threw it up on the hill, or out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Sam went back there and rolled in it.
Oh.
After it sat out there for a
Rotted
few
out,
days.
right?
Yeah, he went back there and rolled in it.
Sam.
Oh, Grandpa was so mad at my dad, he made him come back and deep that thing and bury it in Grandma's garden.
Oh, he said
that was funny.
Oh, he said that Bucky's is a southern thing like Sheets. They just put one in, by Columbus.
Oh. Okay.
Gary says, I think a big gulp is 64 ounces. That was a half a gallon.
Fertilizer. Yeah, you got that right, buddy. Fish are great fertilizer.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of gardening, and I've heard, about chicken poop being great fertilizer, but I heard that even better than that is horse manure. Horse manure and rabbit shit is great fertilizer. I don't know where to get either one until I start.
Well, horse shit should be easy to find.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right? Horse shit?
Horse shit, yeah.
Some damn horse shit. Ain't that some horse shit?
It's great fertilizer. I know like a lot of farmers use cow shit and stuff like that, but all the research I've been doing, they're like, listen, the best stuff is seagull shit, rabbit shit, and horse shit, and then seaweed. That seems to be the general consensus on the internet. But
seaweed, huh?
Grows good plants. Although I know past couple years, my gardens have been done great. I'm just getting better and better every year.
Larry said Todd's buried a lot of fish on the south side of Aunt Jane's house.
I know. The first couple years she did that garden, it was great, man. She had huge vegetables. Did great. Did awesome. But she's got a black walnut tree coming up towards where the sheds are, and black walnut trees are horrible for gardening. I don't know if it's because taking up some of the sunlight, which I highly doubt, because the sun's coming up in this side and going down on that side, so it's not losing a bunch of sun. It's still getting plenty of sunlight, but I think it might be something
toxic motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's putting off something that's not good for gardening.
I got those
plants.
back here. That's weird because it used to be all maple trees back there when I was a child.
Over here? Or here?
Aunt Jane's.
Yeah, it's like where where
I know what you're
the house,
talking about.
Yeah, it's literally right there. And we found there was a guy that had advertising on the telephone poles that they cut them down and buy them, pay you for them. Well, apparently it wasn't worth his time to go get that one, and it's already, I'd say, it's big around to the 55-gallon drum barrel.
He says, seagulls, stop it now.
Yeah, seagulls.
Yeah, we had a little trouble getting in here. Or not getting in here, but getting the music going. I'm assuming that restart did it.
Yeah.
That would have sucked if we wouldn't have had that.
It's a little bit loud on my end over here.
You want it too loud?
Yeah, it's a little bit loud. He is. There you go. That's better. That's better. But, anyhow, the show we brought up on the 25th is we're doing a memorial, And it's my objective is to try to keep my dad's music around as long as we can. You know, a lot of generations in our family have got to experience the original music he put out. Don't have them all,
Right.
unfortunately. There's a lot of good ones like Sam, Pushing the Needle Too Far, 'Cause I'm Free.
You don't have Sam? Why?
Well, my dad had it when last time he had to go to state correctional facility, the long one. He wrote them all down. He had them all wrote down. And while he was alive, he gave it to my older sister, Ashley. She had it for a while. Well, my sister, Sammy, my younger sister, talked her into, hey, you send that back. Well, she did. And after she did, you know, he had it for a while, and it never dawned on me, hey, I need to make sure I learn that or get copies of it or something. And I never did. Well, when he died, his girlfriend took off with everything, and she claims she has no idea what happened to Book. And when we went to court and everything, probate, I told her, I said, look, we'll take care of everything else. Just hand over the music book. That's something that can't be replaced. It's been in this family for far too long. That has to come back to the family. I don't care about everything else. And I mean, he had guns, all kinds of stuff, all, you know, tools, all gone, which, whatever. We just wanted the music. She swears up and down she don't know where it is, which I think is a bullshit lie.
Somebody's got it.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere.
Which sucks. What are you going to do with it?
She ain't going to do nothing with it. She's not a musical lick of talent at all. And means nothing to her. I think she just did it because I stopped her from taking that place from my sister, because my dad left it to my sister in his will. I think she wanted
That's I just looked down and Larry's like, he's loud again. Get that lead, you know. I just killed him back there because I took the gain down. He's like, damn it.
But at any rate, we was able to recover a lot of it thanks to you. Recordings you had, side A, side B, and then of course Todd and Larry had a bunch of the other stuff from Fire in the Whole Days that we was able to, you know, recover some stuff. It's really cool. And
you know, I had a recording of way back in the day.
Yeah.
Because at some point in time, Grandpa made me record him a copy on cassette, and Mom did. So
that would be, I don't know if it is.
No, that's side A and side B shit come from Larry's house out in Green.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Because that was, them guys, he had it ran straight to his board, and we had a little control room in them little rooms back, and I was back there recording them guys and Wicked Lester and whatever else. But this shit that I'm talking about was recorded on, you know, like a boombox or something. Like way back in the day when they was on Pigeon Run.
Yeah.
And I feel like somewhere there's a cassette of that shit floating around. I don't know if it's in my shit or whatever. But at some point, well, that cassette should have been in that player that Aunt Jane's got down there. I don't know whatever happened to it, but at one point in time, Grandpa had a few things in there, and that was one of them.
Yeah. Grandpa Gooden?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's something that we could always look into.
And then I've still got tapes. You know, I've got videotapes of when Jim and Mom was recording everybody's shit out of Whitey's and shit, so there's no doubt that some of that shit we might be able to find that way and reconstruct.
Yeah, because there's still some good songs that, like, we don't have. Into the Blues would be a good one for us to do. Slip Away. I don't recognize those. Some of them, I don't even know if like, there was songs that I never even heard my dad play. They were that old before I was born. You know, like Gypsy Eyed Butterfly, who wrote for my dad, or for my mom. I may have heard it when I was just a little tyke, but I didn't hear anything after that. He wrote for my mom. Gloria, Gypsy Eyed Butterfly, Slip Away, I'm Free, Sam, Into the Blues. I got a list of
fuck you guys. It's hard to be watching the chat when you're bullshitting, okay?
Yeah, you're right, Kyle. She was just spiteful. It was spiteful. But, yeah, he had them all wrote down. And, I mean, every one of them. It was funny because he wrote me a letter, and he's like, dude, and he told on himself in the letter, which he didn't get in any trouble for it. He paid $20 for a Scooby that was, like, the size of a toothpick.
I'm sure.
And he said he smoked the whole thing to himself and was gone. Just, and he started, you know, going back through his songs and doing that. And the drawings he had, oh my gosh, they were just phenomenal.
Now, was they in that book too?
The drawings?
Or did you get the drawings?
No, I've got some of the drawings, but she took a lot of them.
What about his wood
like
carvings?
Family pictures. There's one wood carving we was able to recover, and it was a wizard. It's a wizard.
Oh, I wonder why my phone was.
Yeah, there's a buck in his yard right now. Look like a little 6-point. But that's awesome.
Yeah, he was here earlier. I got one. I call him Jack. He's got one rack Jack.
Yeah, one rack Jack.
You done lost half of it.
Yeah,
already.
they're getting where they're going to start losing them here soon. It's not quite yet, but they should be getting weak. They're ready to fall off. But there's still a lot of songs we have yet to recover, and hopefully we can. Actually, Jeff DeVore said he's going to try to reach out and see if he can't try to get her to hand it over. So if he does, if he can get it, awesome. If not, honestly, with what we got, I think that covers a big portion of it.
Oh, sure.
And there's still some more to come. So, I mean, I've got a couple CDs of some stuff he did too.
I think by the time we get done with these, I think he would be very proud of how these are going to turn out. Not only because of the way we're doing them, but in the last year of me recording the Gas Band and a couple other people, I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
On the engineering part and shit.
Yeah. I got to tell you, you know, growing up in this family and seeing all the musicians and being around all the musicians that I've had it as a good influence, you know, especially when it comes to music, you, Larry, Todd, all the musicians in this family, I'm thrilled to see you playing drums, dude. Like, because that was, when I was a kid, that's what you was doing.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
I'm like, hell
Which
yes.
is cool. It's the same way for me. It's like, finally I'm back to where I should be, it feels like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I love singing and up there and all that shit, but I don't know. You know, originally when I started playing drums, it was for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
You know what I mean? That's the whole reason I started playing drums, because all them other fuckers play guitar.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you mentioned, you know, you think he'd be pretty proud of how it's going. I think honestly, I think it'd be more than pride. Simply because when he was alive, he asked me, we were riding around in a truck, doing pallets. He looked over at me one day and he goes, hey, what's the most important thing I can leave behind for you? And I took a second, you know, because I wanted it to matter. And I just, the only thing I could think of is like, dude, your music. I don't ever want to see it disappear, because that was part of my childhood coming up. And that was part of what defined me as who I am today, you know. And he just kind of was quiet a minute. He goes, what are you going to do with that? I said, I just want to make sure it don't ever disappear. He goes, well, you going to try to make it big? I said, that's not really what my goal was.
Here nor there.
It was more of like, hey, you know, I don't want to see this stuff disappear ever. That's what I want. And he goes, Cody, I'd be honored if you try to keep my music around. So what we're doing, I think, no matter what, he's proud of that.
Right.
And what the outcome's going to be, I think, is, you know, wherever he's at, we're going to go big thumbs up. I really feel confident.
Yep. And like Larry said, he's got 3, what's he say there? 3 reels of 8-track. If anybody knows anybody that has the reel-to-reel 8-track, the 1/4-inch tape, please get at us somehow, somewhere, because we need to get that shit transferred.
Hell yeah. And
I like he said, God only knows
appreciate
what's on that. You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah. I know one that we're probably going to get asked to play all the time is going to be that Sam song.
The one thing, the one thing, you know, over the years, which, you know, not knowing back in the day when I was fucking 6 years old and I had that little reel-to-reel quarter-inch with the microphone, I was sticking it up by the TV speaker and getting it just to that right spot, not too close where it was distorting, not too far away to where it sounded far away, but just that right spot so I could record the beginning of a Dukes of Hazzard or fucking, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? And have those tunes, you know what I mean? And you know what that is? That's engineering.
Yeah.
That's engineering in a recording studio. I was doing that shit at 6 years old and didn't even realize what I was doing, you know what I mean? And then all these years growing up when we was at the parties and all doing all this, I'm always record, like band practices, record. I don't know. It's just something that I've always done.
You were made for it, man.
I just like, you know, generally speaking, I do it so we can listen back and go, oh shit, we got to fix that. Oh God, oh God, oh God. That's usually why we record. But like last time, coming right off the board with a quick mix, it didn't sound too damn bad straight into the recorder, man. That board I got, that Behringer, that thing records clean.
Yeah.
Straight through, coming out the left and right, or the headphones, or multi-tracking. It's pretty amazing, man, because I use it for an interface. That was crazy. When I went and bought that, I wanted an interface. And a fucking interface was $1,000. You know how much I paid for that board? $600, and it's a PA board that I can use like an interface.
Oh, well, there you go.
Duh.
Right.
I was like, I don't even know how them interfaces even stay. Well, they probably don't now, because just like those analog boards, you can't even give them away no more.
Right. Well, Larry's putting on there some of the lyrics from Sam. Drag dead carcasses on our porch from the ditch. He's my dog. Yeah,
Sam was a great dog, man. That dude, he was smarter than most humans, and I ain't even exaggerating.
Yep. Yep. If you were another dog, you weren't safe unless you were a female dog.
Most animals, he wasn't safe.
No.
That dude would fucking drag deer back, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I remember a time me, him, and Dad went. Me and Dad took him hunting with us, and Dad shot a rabbit. Well, it didn't die. When Dad shot it, Sam killed it the rest of the way. He wasn't letting my dad get that rabbit. And they were fighting over it, and Sam was like letting him know, motherfucker, I will take this thing. I will take your fingers off. That's my rabbit. That dog didn't. I watched that dog climb trees, dude.
Oh, so
like that to go after squirrels. Oh God.
Well, I was out fucking around when they lived on Seaman. Me and your dad and Sam went out in the backwoods over there, and it was the first time. And in fact, my cousin Chuck was with us too at that time, because we was back there. And Sam ran a fucking groundhog up a tree, and then the motherfucker ran right up that tree right after it, got a hold of him and slammed him back down the ground.
Yep.
He got him, right?
Yeah. Oh,
we went back and told Chuck's dad, and he's like, bullshit, groundhog ain't gonna climb no tree. I'm like, dude, this groundhog climbed the fucking tree. That dog was crazy. Most loving dog you could ever have, but that motherfucker didn't play.
Well, I do have to say, and I found this out the hard way, you don't ever mess with his food bowl.
Oh, well, most dogs are like that.
My cousin Ricky dared me to go over and take some food out of Sam's bowl and eat it when I was a kid, and I did.
He lit your ass up.
Oh, he put a hole straight through my cheek. To this day, I still got a scar there. He put one of them canines straight through my cheek. And it was like, couldn't be mad at him. It was his food bowl, and I should have been fucking around with it. But I do believe Ricky got in trouble.
We're halftime.
Are we at halftime? Yeah.
Actually, 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
All right. Well, hey, hang out for a minute. We're going to go use the bathroom, get a refill, and we'll be right back. We're going to let you guys check Owl out and all that. Hookers and cocaine on that.
Hell yeah.
All right. We'll be right back, you guys. Turn this line on. so damn good jamming.
Hell yes.
Man, my phone's gonna die here soon.
6 people. Gary said he found a reel-to-reel on eBay for $712.
Is it an 8-track reel-to-reel though?
I don't know.
Not a 2-track. It's got to be the 8-track, dog. Let's see where we at.
And he said he learned that groundhogs climb trees last year. And he also hopes we're not using
He
the
said
bathroom
reel
together.
to reel, but it says reel to reel. Tool. Reel
Yeah.
tool.
Tool reel. Tool.
He said I learned that groundhogs climb trees last year. I learned them some bitches hit the ground when you hit
So
them between the
Bushkill,
eyes with a pallet.
Does that mean you're a groundhog classification now? Climbs trees every day?
All right, bring us home.
I could definitely see my buddy more like a squirrel than a groundhog. He ain't got enough meat on his bones.
You know, he's too damn loud. I turn him down here and then it picks him up through the room on our mics. I can't wait till I have a bigger, I can isolate his ass in his own room. I can't
Sounds
shut the
good.
door where he's at because the camera's in the doorway.
Mm.
There's not enough room. I have to get one of them small cameras like over there where it covers more distance in the smaller space. That camera, the main one's, that's crazy how wide of a shot you can get as close.
Mm-hmm.
When I was doing that sound for, what we do, run out of music? The Hall of Fame, I was recording bands using that camera, and the one on the owl was a handheld. Pretty fucking, it was cool, it was. But, what was we talking about? You guys remember?
I think we, well...
All your dad's too.
Yeah, reminiscing old stories.
Talking about Sam, that damn
Sam,
crazy ass
man.
dog. All right, we went
Yeah.
down that road.
Like a dog
Second
named Sam,
half.
well, he don't give a fuck and he don't give a damn and he chases our chickens
So-
and he kills our cats, takes off running, he ain't never coming back.
He's a dog.
He's a hog. He's a low-down, mangy, mud-faced son of a bitch. Drags
Dragging
that carcasses on our porch from the ditch. But he's my dog. Good tune, man. Good
Oh.
times. Good times. I remember when I was real young, when they had, I had to have been at least like maybe 3 years old. And Sam was the kind of dog that he didn't let any other male dogs on the property.
Right, right.
He,
Absolutely not.
I mean, he literally kill them or drag them out on the road to get hit by a car. And they weren't allowed to stay on the property
Right.
and bleed. They had to go. And there was this white husky dog. I was in the driveway. Grandpa was up underneath his truck, working on something. And that
Imagine
dog
that.
come into the driveway and started growling at me. And I'm playing in the gravel and Grandpa's under the truck. And here comes Sam. And I mean, hit
out of
him like
nowhere.
a rocket and just shredded that white husky. And drug him out in the road, and here come a car and ran it right over, killed it the rest of the way. And that's like, I mean, that's the kind of stuff like my dad wrote songs about. You know what I mean?
What's crazy is like the dog we're talking about wasn't no big ass dog. This dude was a little dude.
He was a mutt.
He was a mean motherfucker, dude. I mean,
Yep.
like I said earlier, for family and humans and shit, he'd love you. Unless you was some idiot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know how
There was
dogs
a few
sense
of 'em.
weird people and shit like that, you know what I mean? And yeah, they come out there in Uncle Jerry's house and that dog would fucking the whole fucking time they was there if he didn't like you, dude.
You weren't allowed to get in my dad's van. You couldn't be a male dog, and you better not mess with his food bowl. Because he fuck you up.
Or any of the women for that matter.
Or any of the women, yeah, absolutely.
You try to put hands on a woman, you get your ass fucked up by that dog.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He killed 2 Doberman pinchers. I forget who it was. It was a friend of the family or something that brought 2 Doberman pinchers over and was, oh no, Sam ain't got shit. Sam killed them 2 dogs. Killed them. he was a monster, and he could turn around in his own skin. It was crazy.
Swear to God.
Yeah, he could turn around in his own skin, and he wasn't no bigger than, maybe 3 foot long and stood maybe about 1.5 to 2 foot tall. But he'd fuck you up if you did the wrong thing. There was a New Year's Eve. The dog got in a fight with another dog. Sam got in a fight with another dog, and he was all, pissed off. And or no, it was Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, not New Year's Eve. Everybody was out at Jeff's in Wilmot, and my dad started messing with him and grabbed him by his snout, growling in his face like Sam would growl, because he sounded vicious. He just started growling, fucking with him. And next thing you know, my dad kissed him on the nose, said, "Fuck you, Sam." Let go of his nose, let go of that dog's snout, and just he lit my dad up, split his lip wide open.
I can remember when that happened.
Oh, Christmas Day, my dad walked around with his lips sticking out like this. Christmas Day, this shit was funny. And he didn't just bite you once; it was multiple times. Hey, shit. Larry.
This guy shows up. Should have said something. I could have had a microphone ready. Let me,
I don't talk much.
Got another guest.
I don't know where the rest of this is. What I did with the other half of my arm. Don't know what I did with the other half of the wireless microphone. That's weird. But what I've done with it. Oh.
Long day at work, huh, Larry? Long day at work.
Oh,
Yeah.
they all are.
They all
This
are.
age.
Yeah.
So, Gary,
8, 7, 6.
I was trying to figure out how far along you guys were compared to what the damn thing was saying. I was coming up the road, you still talking about Sam.
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about with him. I said there's a lot to talk about with him. A lot of good stories and
Headphones though. I think you in there.
I don't know, check 1, 2.
I hear him.
Hello, check 1, 2. Yeah. I know that song, check 1, 2.
Got some.
Got a hum. For some reason. That's weird because it's wireless. It should not have a hum. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I got you.
Now we're missing Todd. I tried. He said, "No, it's not my thing."
Well, I wasn't gonna come. I mean, what's that?
I should have grabbed headphones, damn it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I wasn't ready. Caught him all off guard and shit.
Is it that wireless?
I'm the only one left, dude.
Bush killed Julie. He may have.
So what'd he do?
Oh, he's getting you some headphones. Yeah.
Oh, where did it
Got some static in here now.
Yeah.
Not sure what's up with that.
check.
It's good now.
I wonder if that was.
Check. Hey, check them.
Might not be on.
Is that it?
Watch
Check.
your drink. That wire. There we go.
Hey, check.
Sounds pretty clear now to me.
I ain't. It's got nothing in it though. Damn.
No,
Let me get a.
Looking for the music stand.
getting rid of this thing.
Huh. I think that was the.
Yeah.
There you go.
Check 1, 2. I'm in there now.
Yes, sir.
Must be getting batteries low on that.
Yeah, because it when he's went before you. Yeah, it must be.
That
It got
because
real
of that
staticky.
mic.
Now we got a little bit of.
For
a-
whatever reason, them Sures all hum. And that's the noise gate kicking.
What was
in.
weird was,
The
because the noise gate.
yeah.
I got you. I was like, as soon as you put that down, it started making noise. I was like, that's weird.
I don't know why them mics do that.
Because they're cheap ass Chinese. They're not really Sures.
As much effort as I went to, I could have just went and grabbed with a regular mic and been done.
Yeah.
And then there would be no hum. And
I'm gonna.
anyway, where was we? What the
Yeah, I
fuck's
don't
going
know.
on? Oh, I was about to do. We was talking that shit, but we always do this thing on here, this or that. Which one do you like, this one or that one?
Okay.
And it would be like Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth. Which do you like bestest?
Shit. I like the dynamics that David Lee Roth put into the music, but I like Sammy Hagar's voice better. I like the tone of his voice better, probably because I think I could end up doing that, like his voice, versus trying to pull a David Lee Roth
Right.
copy off. But the way David Lee Roth put the lyrics out in the music was, I mean, just there ain't another guy out there like it.
No, nobody,
Right.
Nobody like Dan. Well, not
Right.
Dan. In 1978, no, there was none like
Right.
first Van Halen.
Got another one?
Oh,
All
yeah,
that gray
yep.
hair in there
Let-
makes me feel old.
You could grab that chair behind you too if you want to be in a regular chair
Like-
instead of that stuo.
Look at that. Probably more comfortable. You got a back to it.
Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath?
Ooh. I kind of want to say I plead the fifth on that one just because I like them both.
That's
man.
a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. That's a hard one to choose from because I really like them both.
Yeah, because they both have significance.
Now, if I had to
Nor here
choose
nor
a
there.
certain song, I'd say Led Zeppelin Going to California is one of my favorites.
But that's not this game, see?
Yeah, right. All right. I'll stick with the game.
Ragu or Prego?
Neither. Can you go neither?
Mids.
I won't buy Ragu. It'd have to be Prego because I
Me
won't
too.
buy Ragu.
I'm the same way. Ragu to me tastes like the old Chef Boyardee raviolis, and I don't like that taste
I think
anymore.
you're just better off using ketchup in that case.
Yeah, pretty much. Kraft or Velveeta?
Oh, Velveeta all day.
Yep. But if you about to tell you what, you go on ahead and put that there Rotel in it, and it makes them good. Kraft or Velveeta. Electric or acoustic? We already know where that's going.
No, actually, I like both. I do play some electric, but majority of the time, I'm known to be carrying around an electric or acoustic. I do play electric, but
Here's one for
I'm the
old,
acoustic guy.
for the old folks. Do you ever watch Gunsmoke?
yes, Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Grandpa Jerry.
Well, Chester or Festus?
Chester.
Oh, yeah. Generally speaking, everybody usually says Festus. Chester was cool, though. Did you know that he didn't really have a fucked up leg, that was an act?
No.
And sometimes he would put a rock in his shoe so he'd walk fucked up to keep it like it would,
Really?
to remind him to keep his legs straight like that,
Make
because
me
his
laugh,
character
too.
had a wooden leg.
Yeah.
And on the thing,
I don't remember that. And I'm the oldest one.
You watch that shit and you're like, damn, that dude was a hell of an actor. When you find, I think Gary was the one that looked that up. It's like, that's crazy, dude. Motherfucker, because when you watch a show, you swear he had a fake ass leg, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it good.
Fuck yeah, if you're walking on a rock.
He didn't always do that, but I guess he did that sometimes. Bo or Luke?
Daisy.
Right.
Good answer. Most people say Bo because they be wanting to drive that car, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, but Luke got the girls though, didn't he?
Or no, Luke was the driver of the car too.
Or no,
wasn't he?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, not Bo.
No, Bo
Bo
was
was
the
the-
driver. Bo was the driver.
Was it?
Yeah, Bo was the driver. Luke was the kind of demolition dude.
What the? Dave Chappelle or Cat Williams?
Dave Chappelle is funnier than hell. But they're both equally funny.
Right.
I'm going to have to say that's a toss-up for me. They're both pretty damn funny. One of my favorite skits was Cat Williams. I don't even feel like a tiger no more.
That he's from Ohio.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's from Ohio. When he was 14 years old, he hitchhiked to Florida and started hustling and fucking getting into the comedy clubs, and
It
he was
took off from there. Damn.
and fucking working them. I
yeah.
forget what the hell he said he was selling when he first went. It wasn't drugs though, because he's never, according to him, he ain't never done drugs. Ain't do, you know what I mean? He don't fuck with none of that. But that was crazy. Young ass motherfucker said fuck it, and he hitchhiked. I think he said his parents were Jehovah's Witnesses too. That's why I had to get the fuck on out. But
I can't get the chat to come back up now.
you gotta close it out and reopen it.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I think you
Mine
stumped
does
them.
that sometimes. And then you gotta hit the little lines and make sure it says all messages, or you don't get all messages.
Got another one?
Yeah.
What you
I
got?
was trying to read the chat. There you go. Coke or Pepsi?
Oh, I will not drink Coca-Cola. It's got to be a Pepsi then. I won't drink Coca-Cola.
I was mostly a Pepsi person when I'm back in the day when I was drinking that shit.
Yeah.
French fries or onion rings?
Onion rings.
Huh? Onion rings are good when you find them, and they're good. And they're really good.
Yeah.
I think your boy took off on us.
I think he did too. He's probably got to be up for work in the morning.
Yeah.
He's a arborist that works for Barron's Tree Company.
Autobots or Decepticons?
Autobots, roll out.
Cornbread or biscuits?
My roots are telling me to say cornbread, but anymore it's biscuits. It's easier.
Car or truck?
Truck. Hands down truck.
Automatic or stick?
I'd rather have stick shift. I had an 89 Ford F-150. It was red and white and a rust bucket to boot, and the floorboards were falling out of the motherfucker, but I love that truck because it never left me stranded. Had a 300 inline 6 in it, man. You can't beat them motors. You can't kill them. Love that truck.
Electric or gas?
Gas.
Never had an electric vehicle to even know, right?
Nope.
Fuck thought you just talking about the stove.
Washer and
If
dryer.
it comes
Still-
to
it's
that,
still
I'll go
ga-
with gas.
It's still gas anyway.
Yeah.
Weed or alcohol?
I like them both. I don't smoke much pot, but I know it has cured my aunt's cancer 3 different times. She has beat cancer, put it in remission
Smoking that shit?
by relying on it. And that, I can't argue with. That's, I mean, that right there is full-fledged, hands-down fact and statistic. It works. It's,
Man, I gotta go
there was
plug
a
my
saying
phone
back
in.
when
It's
I was in
about to
school
die.
that floated around the school, and even afterward, it was weed is a seed. God didn't like it, wouldn't be around. So all of you don't get high, shut the fuck up and give it a try. So, I mean, I don't disagree with it. I don't smoke it often. And when I do, I got to be careful because I get just paranoid. I don't know why, but they're whoever they are, they're coming. But
I was always one of them to say, I'll never
Yeah.
quit smoking weed
now,
until I quit
I'm drinking a
smoking
beer
weed.
now, but alcohol tends to change people for the worse sometimes, man. You can
Usually.
take a really good dude and it'd be great to
Get
be
a
around.
teaspoon of beer and it's a wrap. Or
What's
asshole.
that?
I said they get a teaspoon of beer and it's instant asshole.
Yeah, I've witnessed that, and that's like, my dad was a drunk. I mean, hell, love him, but he turned into a complete different person. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde right
Most
there.
people do when they're,
Yeah.
you know, like that.
So I would have to say fire one up because I'd probably pick that over
Me
alcohol.
too.
If it was the
Alcohol
only
is
thing
too
I
hard
could
to
do to
recover
take the edge off
from.
it on a day that I had to take the edge off, and I had to choose one of the two, and I would probably go for that. If I knew that I wasn't gonna have like a meltdown, paranoid, like, oh fuck, they're coming, I don't know who they are, and then I'm walking around my neighborhood going, fucking leave me alone. And I'm out fucking venturing around the neighborhood, and it's my own dumbass.
Now me and Otto went out a couple weekends ago, man. Apparently I done got fucked up, boy, and it took me a day and a half to recover from that shit,
it
boy.
hurts.
It just, you know what I mean? If I smoke, I'm good.
Yeah,
Worst thing that happens, I get tired and go to bed.
right.
And then
right.
I wake up and ready to do it all over again. But that alcohol,
Now,
boy,
see,
that
I'm
shit,
the
I get
opposite. I
old.
take a couple of hits off a Scooby or a bowl or something, man. I'm pacing. I can't sit still. I have to have something to focus on. If I pick up a guitar, I'm
See, that's
great.
why I do it,
If I'm
'cause
in
I'm
my
pacing.
garden dealing with my plants and shit, I'm great. If I'm fishing, I'm paranoid because now I got to worry about my boat, and if a ranger stops me and wants to question me, oh shit, I'm high and I'm fucked in the head. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know why. Me and my buddy Jake, we went camping a couple years ago out at Clendenning, and he's like, here, hit this joint. I'm like, no, dude, you don't want me to do that. I'll ruin our fucking trip. And I sure as shit, I gave into it. I took it, I hit it, and I'm like, we're done. Let's go. He goes, why? I'm like, I don't want that shit on my boat. Nope. I just get paranoid. I don't know why. But it wasn't legal then.
Yeah.
So
It's
it
still
might
not
have been,
legal. I don't know if
well,
Yeah, Gary
you're
said.
driving.
yeah, if you're driving and shit, it's not
Bootleg
legal,
music.
but
I don't know how. That fucking shit takes so long to come through. It's
bootleg music. What you mean by that, Gary?
He said Bo was the driver, but see, there's shit on here that's not in here because it says Daisy up there, but on my phone, oh yeah, it does. Wow, that was weird.
Nice try, wrong guy.
But the next one I got is long hair, short hair.
He did
About it.
warn us somewhere up in there that he was drunk.
Coca-Cola sucks. So how much time before you wrote that we noticed that it popped up on the screen, Gary? I'm curious. It's got to be at
Which
least a
one?
that last Coca-Cola thing.
Oh, it
came
just
up.
popped up.
I know, but I wonder when he
Oh.
wrote it. How many minutes ago did he actually write that? Because it seems like it's a 5-minute delay. Because half the time
Right.
I'll write something, you're like, oh man, we was talking about that 10 minutes ago. Yeah, but I wrote it right when you fucking said it. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Not only did it take a while to pop up, it took you a while to notice it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, and it seems like the longer you're on there, the longer the delay gets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you shut it off or restart, it'll come bring you back to where it's only like minute.
Well, it's
Instead of
taking him
10
5 minutes to respond, so
Yeah, I think we're going on like a minute and a half, 2 minutes now.
But so you've been in the woods hunting and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen any crazy shit in the woods?
Yes.
that old guy jacking off up there. Remember that old house up there behind Eastbury? Remember that old crazy, that haunted house? that used to
Yeah, I
sit
remember
up
the
there?
house.
Oh,
I don't remember
yeah.
no dude in there.
Oh shit, Jim and all them motherfuckers was gonna kill that guy.
Oh, you know what? I do kind of remember something about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's not what you was talking about.
Crazy shit. This
Pop
guy.
up.
Some crazy
Well, there
shit.
was this old guy.
Look at them kids over there.
Well,
I see them taking their quarters to Eastbury. Yeah.
yeah.
Come here, boy.
I have seen some kind of crazy shit. Once it was out past Waynesburg, or out in Waynesburg. Girl I went to school with. We was out at her farm. There was a big party out there. A bunch of us ended up crashing there that night. We was all getting drunk, fucked up, having a good time. There was 4-wheelers all over the place. Well, there was a section of woods that her parents and everybody said, no, nobody goes over there. Nobody's allowed over there. No, you gotta all stay over here. Don't go fucking around over there. Well, the next night, a few of us stayed behind, and we're like, we want to know why.
We gotta go over there.
Yeah, we got to figure this out.
And they say don't push the button.
We're gonna go. Yeah. Oh well, we went and pushed the fucking button, and let me tell you, about 3 of us with good tans turned pale white, buddy. Because I mean, there was a set of eyes, humanoid-looking eyes, in the woods
they
that
red?
night. Huh?
Was they red?
No, well, they would glow red every once in a while, and then they glow green, or they glow like a bluish color. It was weird, like it changed.
Mushrooms, they're the best.
No, we weren't on anything.
No, I'm just kidding.
I swear, like we weren't on anything. But we was walking through them woods, and we kept hearing like something like dashing through the woods around us. I'm like, there's something fucking following us, guys.
That's
But
that
we
some
never
bitchin'
saw
dog
what
man.
it was. The only thing we saw was glowing eyes, and it'd peek out around a tree, and it'd go back, and it'd go to the other side of the tree, and the eye color
That
would
sounds
change
like
and shit.
Bigfoot.
And I mean, well, it wasn't
Sasquatch.
huge. It wasn't huge. I don't know what Bigfoot fucking looks like, but it wasn't huge.
Well, they don't. If it's a juvenile, it wouldn't be huge.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Right, but that's the only time that I've actually really had, oh shit, the hair on the back of my neck stand up, butthole puckered, about, could pass grease BB.
Right. You ever been out and just have that weird feeling you've been staring at or something, or followed or whatever?
No, just that once.
Yeah.
Just that once. But
That's-
I mean, I've gone where I'm up 4 o'clock in the morning in the woods before the sun comes up, putting a tree stand up 30 foot in the air. And
When we was kids, dude used to take us hunting down there in Coshocton. We go down there for a week. I mean, on that Ohio Power property. That shit's fucking out in the middle of motherfucking nowhere, dude. And I, when we was there, I never really put nothing together because I was too young to even think about that shit. But now that I think back on it, we used to hear these dogs and shit and wonder like, what the fuck is dogs doing way out here? There's like, it's more remote than where we go down in Marietta. There's a house here and there or whatever. This place, there wasn't shit out there. You know what I mean? It's like, and I've heard that they mimic dogs or whatever, but I don't know. It might have been dogs, but I do remember him saying that we'd find these trees bent over, and he used to say that they're like that from the natives, and I never thought none of it. Well, these motherfucking trees wasn't there long enough to be from the natives. You know what I mean? Now that I look back on it, and when you do Bigfoot research and shit, they say they bend them trees. And I just was wondering, I'm like, well, damn. And, we always had them dogs with us, so they might not fucked with us because of the dogs.
it's possible.
But, we was down right in there where the middle of that shit is. So, I did used to hear wood knocks, though. and never put two and two together. I just think it was a tree popping in the wind or whatever, and just never. And maybe sometimes it was just a tree popping in the wind. Mm-hmm. But the more I think about it, I was like, damn, that shit might have been, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, finding more and more out every day that we ain't told the truth about much.
Yeah, for sure. You ever see any UFOs or anything? Especially
I wouldn't
doubt
doubt it.
Country, you don't know?
I'm sure. I've had my suspicions. Can't say for sure, but I would venture to say I probably have. I mean, I'm not gonna say definitely that's a UFO, because honestly, I don't fucking know. I'm not up there.
When it starts getting warmer again, well, we have to, after band practice, we'll have to go outside. And you always see some shit here.
Yeah.
I was telling that to Todd. He's like, I ain't never seen nothing. I was like, dude, almost any given night of the week, if you stand out there long enough, you'll see something. We was going outside, dude. I was like, damn, look. And he's like, holy shit. I was like, look, dude, don't tell me what that is. Mm. He's like, what the fuck?
There was one, I was a kid. I was out at Scott and Lisa's. Scott DeVore and Lisa DeVore. And me and Adam were out on our back porch. I forget what we was doing, but we might have been out there catching fireflies or something. I mean, we were kids. But me and Adam got stuck watching something in the sky, and there was like a light that was traveling, and it stopped and just stayed. And then next thing you know, it goes off to, it would have been west. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that ain't normal. And he's like, what do you mean? It's just a plane. I'm like, planes have white and red lights and other flashing lights. That's one light, and it's moving like that.
See them a lot, them solid white ones.
Yeah, it was just one light, and then it come back to where it was, and it went the other direction, and it come back, and next thing you know, it's just like a bat out of hell, gone.
The ones we see the most, though, is the ones me and Larry always see. And they're like a light that goes across the sky, and then all of a sudden it'll get real fucking bright, and then it'll just disappear.
Must have hit like hyperwarp or something.
Yeah, and it don't like, it just disappears. And it's wild because Larry sees them more than I do, and we'll be in a group, we'll be at like somebody's house for a fire and shit, because you see them, like, if the night's clear enough and there's not a bunch of light pollution, you know what I mean, you'll see them. And he's like, oh, check it out, watch, this light will disappear, and everybody will look, and it'll do that, it'll get real bright, then zoom, and we're like, holy shit, how did you know that? It's like, well, shit, we've been watching them for like 3 years now.
I was out this place out there in Green one time, and I was telling this dude about that, and I said, oh, and we're sitting there talking about it, looking up in the sky. I was, oh, there's one right there, watch, it'll disappear. Disappeared. And he's like over there trying to make up a reason why it did. Then all of a sudden, here come another one on the exact same flight path. Disappeared in the same spot. Next one, there was 5 in a row on the exact same speed, same flight path. Disappeared at the same spot.
I've seen witnessed
5
that
in a row.
more than once.
Okay, now explain that, dude. Well, it's probably because the sun's reflecting, and right there is where the sun. He got past the sun reflection. So, okay. Yeah, it's the middle of the night. The sun ain't anywhere. It's down below on the other side of the earth.
Gary said he has to restart at least twice.
Oh, yeah.
And then he would say something, Spaceball, they gone plaid, yep. He said, but Larry also hears crickets.
Yep. Thousands of crickets.
You know who that David Greer dude is? You guys know him?
Maybe
he's a UFO dude. He's been fucking doing this shit for years, and he calls it the encounters, close encounters of the fifth kind, CC5, I guess they call it. He claims he gets these groups and they can call these suckers in and all this shit, but he says, which is what I've been saying all along, that only 10 to 20% of what you see in the sky is actually UFO, like alien shit. The rest of it's ours.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. government. Mm-hmm. Like the other fucking 80%.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're already learning all the shit that they don't tell tell us about.
You know,
It's
I
gotta
seen a
be way
thing
more.
yesterday. They was talking about they made the fastest plane back in, what was it, like 1980? That fucking Blackbird or whatever the hell that is.
I get what you're
1980, and now we don't have any planes faster.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Shit, they got planes so
Which
fast
they say-
now they outrun the
Well,
missiles and shit.
right. Well,
Yeah.
the Aurora project was what that was. I watched
Well, yeah,
a thing
you can't
on that.
tell me that we can break the sound barrier, but we can't make something fast enough to travel. I mean,
No,
to
we
get
do.
around that shit.
I
mean,
watched
if
the
it's
thing.
in a
and
dog
they
fight,
got
they fire a
Well, the
missile,
problem with
they've
it
got something fast
is the
enough.
friction. Once you get so fast, it starts melting the wings.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
So what? You know what they did? Now, I watched this whole thing on this Aurora project. They made it to where it spits gas out in front of the wings and catches on fire, and that displaces the friction, so they can without burning the wings up.
That's
Actually
crazy.
putting fire in front of it. I was like, that's like a mini explosion, basically, like a blowtorch right in front of the wings to displace the friction. I
Wow.
was like, that's insane. But they've made it way past that. They don't.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're past friction shit. You know what I mean? They already figured out the anti-gravity and all that. Well, they control the weather.
There was the same thing on Facebook a while back, or not that long ago. I stumbled across where they were saying that that coming soon. I think it was August or something. We're gonna have like, was it 15 minutes or something like that of zero gravity on Earth, where we're gonna lose all gravity on Earth.
Is Robert Bertram in there? I don't know. I don't speak the Spanish, but he says, "Stay wild, blessed apple, Valkyrie girl." Valkyrie is one of them secret
Vikings.
government planes too.
Oh, we were being watched now.
I don't know. Maybe. I done said some flag words. Like, get his ass. He's talking about the Aurora project. Get him. Robert Bertram. I don't know.
All that Spanish shit up there.
That's what I said. Can't speak that shit. I can't even read it. I can barely do English, let alone anybody else's language. I seen a thing on YouTube where the dude was talking about that. He goes, "Fucking Americans are the stupidest people in the world because they only know one language. In every other country, they got 3 languages and all this shit." And I was like, he's actually right about that. But here's the one thing that he don't understand: us Americans, we don't give a fuck about somebody else's language because we're not going there. You're coming here. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? I don't need to learn your shit because I'm not coming to your country. Fuck you and your language. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, these fucking kids are so dumb now. They
Right.
barely can even speak English, for Christ's sake.
All right. That's what I'm saying. I had a hell of a time with English going through school. That was one of my worst subjects. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
the whole GH making the F sound or silent or.
What do you mean fat is PHATE? What are you talking about?
Tough. Shouldn't there be 2 tough?
Could,
or Fs
could,
in
and
it?
could? What?
That kid yesterday, that was fucked up. This kid asked me for a ride.
Mhm.
I was down there at the shotgun working. It was just the weirdest experience ever. Just a weird kid. Hey, you guys hiring? Have you ever done any construction? Yeah. Like.
I changed a tire once. These damn kids, they're fucked, dude. When we're dead,
Oh, this country's.
they better hope they get that robot shit figured out because they ain't gonna be able to do a goddamn
Oh, these
thing.
kids can't do nothing.
They're
This
done.
country- I'm glad I'll be dead. These kids are.
I was just telling
We're
Al
gonna
that
lose our
earlier.
country.
I was like, these motherfuckers are on Facebook fucking fighting about a halftime show.
Yeah.
I mean, motherfuckers are losing friends and family over it. And I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? You motherfuckers are that mad over a halftime show. You better step back, man. I'm telling you, like, what does this world come to?
It goes back to the old Roman saying, you know, give them bread and circuses, keep them distracted. And that's exactly what they've done.
Oh, yeah.
It's exactly what they've done. So now all they care about is views.
Oh, yeah.
Views and likes and dislikes, or what's the new trend, what's the new fad. That's all they care about. Instead of getting out there learning how to start a lawnmower, change a tire, change your oil, learn how to change your brakes, learn how to clean a fish so you can fucking eat. How to butcher a deer so you can eat.
I don't give a fuck about any other language. But yeah.
It's sad what the world's coming to. It really is. It's in a lot of trouble.
Damn sure.
Generations like our generation don't start teaching these kids how to handle themselves and be self-sufficient.
Virtual reality. They don't even care about real reality.
Yeah, you're right.
Plug me in, man.
Yep. Yeah, they got that Neuralink now. Ooh, that's scary.
I would never do no shit like that.
Nope.
How about Neverlink?
We had
Neverlink in my ass.
There was one I seen a meme. It's been a while ago, but it was back when COVID came, and they're like, my old lady sent it to me, and it was Mel Gibson on The Patriot after he just hacked that dude in the creek bank because he was, getting one of his kids back. He was captured, and he chased that dude down, and he's hacking at him, and he stands up covered in blood, and it said, if they tell me I have to get the injection. And I'm like, right on, baby.
Shit.
I agree, 100%.
We'll get down. Was you going to jam something real quick?
Yeah, I wanted to play
Before
at least one. It's a family song my dad wrote for my grandpa.
He said that's why the Romans built the Colosseum, to keep the people distracted.
Exactly.
Here, feed this guy to the lion. Have this guy fight this guy.
Well, I want to play one that my dad wrote for my grandpa, and the story behind it was, my dad or my grandpa always told him, you need to write a song about me. Well, when my dad did, he wrote this song, and my dad would play it for him, for so long. Well, eventually my grandpa, he'd walk up, Jerry, your uncle, he'd walk up, grab the neck of my dad's guitar and stop him. And my dad, he'd like, get the fuck off my guitar. Well, my grandpa wouldn't tell him why. Well, one morning, my dad rolled up a Scoob. He sat on the front porch with my grandpa, and he said, you keep stopping me from playing your song. Why? And grandpa just looked at him and says, because you don't practice what you preach. And that was it. So my dad ended up writing 2 songs for my grandpa. One was Dad One, which was Don't Do As I Do, Son, Do As I Say. The second one was... the sequel to it was because he didn't practice what he preached, but it was along the lines of you are you and I am me, we're family, you are you and I am me, now we hold different destinies, we're bound by flesh and blood, we're family tied. And that was a big message, and a lot of these families nowadays need to learn that.
Dad One, what's he say, fading away or fading to gray?
It changes. And the way I'll be doing it, because I'm the next generation playing it. When Grandpa or Jerry was alive, when Jerry DeVore was alive, it was fading to gray. When he got sick, he turned it to fading away, and then after he passed, it was faded away. So,
because I always thought it was fading to gray. I thought it was a good name for that song, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean it is faded to gray. Yeah. I mean, he never labeled the songs. He just called them Dad 1 and Dad 2, which kind of stuck throughout the years, which is cool. I mean, we could really do it however we wanted. I mean, because family band, but I don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe a little bit more of that chord. There we go.
Hey, we're gonna jam here. I'll take a second. He's like, what the hell? I've caught nothing.
It is a pretty simple song.
I don't think he's in tune.
Nothing my dad wrote when it came to guitar was too intricate, except for Northern Lights, but it's... do that.
With the headphones?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna set these
Blow
down.
headphones.
Oh, went right through the strap. It's been so many years now since my father's had his way. Can he tell me of his wisdom and the flowers of his day? Can he tell me of his life, Lord, and the reasons he was living for? To raise 6 proud young men, 'cause their last name's DeVore. He'd wrecked so many cars, fighting bars and kicked down doors. With a heart as good as gold, if you were cold, he'd keep you warm. He spent his time drinking beer and wine, just passing his day away. I can still recall those mellow eyes when he'd look at me and say, don't walk in my footsteps, make your own ways. I've lived so many years now, I've drank my life away. Don't do as I do, son, do as I say. 'Cause of me and my bottle, we're faded away. His best friend's name was Strohs, and he liked a cold one every day. He loved to live that country life, 'cause he lived from day to day. And he spent his time with his old Tomcat, 'cause he never had much to say. I can still recall the day old Tom died, when he tried to say, don't walk in my footsteps, make your own way. I've lost so many years now, I've drank my life away. Don't do as I do, son, do as I say. 'Cause of me and my bottle, we're faded away. Father, he's a connoisseur of fine wine, weed, and women. Yeah, cars and bars and his son's guitars and a little bit of whiskey sipping. My father, he's a good man, Lord, you know he never does live by the sword. His heart is true and his ways are good, just a little bit misunderstood. And he'd say, Rod, Todd, Scott, Rick, Jeff, Chris, and Joe. Walk in my footsteps, make your own ways. I've lost so many years now, I've drank my life away. Don't do as I do, sons, do as I say. 'Cause of me and my bottle, we're faded away. 'Cause of me and my bottle, we're faded away. And that's Dad One, which I guess could be fading away.
Did he ever say Joe on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I throw my name in there, but the original lyrics is Rod, Todd, Scott, Rick, Jeff, Chris, and Joe. And that's Dad One. I don't know why I have that completely at the back of the list. I had Dad 2, which was the sequel. The reason why he did that was because apparently Dad didn't practice what he preached. Now, if you go through and you read these songs out, he didn't. I mean, my dad was.
Oh, absolutely.
But the second song, he really hit it home when he did it because, and this is a true story, I begged my dad to play these, knowing that he wasn't playing much music anymore. I kept begging him. And I wanted him to play this because he was always on my ass about shit. Small shit, big shit, didn't matter. He was always on my ass. So I told him, I want you to play that. Now, this song, my dad wrote the first 2 verses and chorus to it. But he couldn't figure out a third verse. So he sent the song to Jack Blackledge, which is my Aunt Dee's deceased husband. He lived in North Carolina, was a good friend of Grandpa Jerry's. And Jack come up with the last verse for this, and this is how this song goes. Same thing out of D. Well, people, they all tell me that I've followed in your footsteps. Others say I look a lot like you. I've yet to raise a hell now you've raised in your lifetime. But before I die, I'll tell you, Dad, that's probably what I'll do. I could probably make a living out of playing country music, but I spend my time in taverns shooting pool. And you say you'd be a genius if it wasn't for your drinking, but the ladies in liquor got you acting like a fool. You are you and I'm me, now we hold different destinies. We're bound by flesh and blood, we're family tied. Well, I stumble and I fall, I do it right, I do it wrong. I'm doing all those crazy things my daddy used to do. Now you've been married thrice now, and I ain't quite that foolish. You've had 7 kids and I've had 2. We've had our share of sweet love, but not enough to speak of. When it all comes down to me and you, that bottle's being used. You are you and I'm me, now we hold different destinies. We're bound by flesh and blood, we're family tied. When I stumble and I fall, I do it right, I do it wrong. I'm doing all those crazy things my daddy used to do. And I married thrice because he married the same woman twice. Well, you hand me down your bottle as you're taking your last swallow, and I'll hang around and maybe shoot some cue. Well, people call it all a twist of fate, and others say it's just too damn late. When you're hanging on, you know it's gone. That bottle swallows you. You are you and I'm me, now we hold different destinies. We're bound by flesh and blood, we're family tied. When I stumble and I fall, I do it right, I do it wrong. I'm doing all those crazy things my daddy used to do. Yes, I'm doing all those crazy things that my daddy used to do. And that's Dad too. Dad wrote that to kind of, I guess you'd say, bear himself some mercy from Grandpa because he was right. He realized he was right. And then this was the only way Dad could cover his own ass afterward. Right. What he didn't like was when I used it against him.
Right. You know, I always tell people, you know, because, you know, obviously most people don't get to see the lyrics or don't know them without hearing them all the time, but your dad was probably one of the best lyric writers ever, dude. Like, that dude could put the pen to the paper and, you know, I mean, like, man, his colorful metaphors and all that shit was crazy.
I know. And that's like his favorite one, Northern Lights. I think that's your favorite one. It seems to be. But it's that the penmanship in that song is just unbelievable. The lyrics to it, just unbelievable, and it tells a story that, I mean, you can't top it. You can't top it. I mean, if you go through the lyrics for like Noisemaker itself, just I mean, smoke a scoob, read that, and look at it like there's a story to tell there, man.
Which
it's
one's
something
about the Indians?
That's Northern Lights.
Okay,
Northern Lights.
That's heavy shit there. The one that gets me though is "Freedom Has Its Price," boy. That fucking song there, dude. That shit tears me up. Boy.
Boarded a train outside Louisville,
man.
bound for Ohio on leave. Yeah, I mean, I used to run till I played with guns. Now I just roll along because he's sitting in he's talking
in a wheelchair.
To a veteran. Yeah, he's talking to a veteran that's in a wheelchair, and that's what he came up with, or that's what he told him was.
It's like he gets off the bus and the dude asked him for a cigarette, and he hands him his last cigarette and his drink of wine, and boy, that shit, woo!
Part of that song is actually is based on a true story because there was a guy that went into Whitey's Tavern. He was in a wheelchair, he was crippled, and it was from he was a veteran. And Dad sat down and bought this guy a couple drinks. The guy bought him a couple drinks. They were sitting there bullshitting, and Dad come up with that. My dad come up with that song by the story
for that
of
conversation, right?
Yeah. And when he put it to paper, man, I mean, that is a powerful song.
It is.
It's a real powerful song.
And actually, man, I was even going to say that to you guys. That might be one like Northern Lights, and that one as far as moving the masses.
Yeah.
One of them's going to do it.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, because them lyrics are heavy in them two songs, dude. Like,
yeah. He's a hell of a musician, a hell of a singer and songwriter.
We'd have got this shit recorded 40 years ago.
Right.
It'd be classic rock by now.
Yeah.
Same with Gas.
I know. It's insane.
Been working on that. Gas has been like 8 different band situations. We're finally getting that shit recorded. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good songs that he had. I can't really even pick a favorite, but different classifications and so versatile on which directions we could take the music too. You know, like we're doing Northern Lights as a rock song. I mean,
yeah. But I think we'll do a different mix on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just practicing like we're going to play it like the Fire in a Hole way. But that don't mean that's going to be...
Right, no. I mean, it could go different ways. It could go as a folk song. If we just played it acoustically, you know what I mean? With just some bongos or something.
And then we start recording it, and I have a good way to fuck shit up and then be like, well, damn.
That actually turned out
I come at it from a different, even like the Gas songs, like I put different vocals and try different shit, and in some cases, it completely changed the song for the better. It's like, holy shit, dude.
I can hear an orchestra in that fucking song myself.
Right. Right.
Northern Lights.
Yeah, the minds we have working on this with the ear for music that we all have, and just the ideas. Like, we were practicing Saturday, and you was like, what if it screams back at him, Noisemaker, Noisemaker. And that was awesome, you know? And I sometimes feel bad because, like, I'm not as good as a musician as you guys. I put it down for a long time. Me and Dad had a bad fight. He died, and it took that for me to pick it back up and go, damn, he's gone. I can't let this disappear. And now I'm gung-ho about it. And I lost all that time and lost so much callus on my fingers of playing. I mean, I even sat here and fucking messed up them songs right there, little parts.
He had a change bucket or something. He'd say, fuck.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I'll bring quarters next time.
Gary said, I like that David Allen ending, no pun intended. Man, I can't wait to hear that Freedom song.
Yeah, it's good.
Come on over on Saturday.
We got some new ideas for that. We're going to, me and Todd's going to kick around some...
Got to remember Saturday, that's the song we're starting with, too.
Oh,
yeah, that's where we left off on the list. So,
well, boys, it's about that time.
Yeah.
Well, Tom, thank you for having me on here tonight. I appreciate it.
21 minutes.
Announcing this, and you know.
Yeah, hopefully you guys come out and check us out. We got on this. What's the date again?
April 25th.
April 25th
at the Brewster High Chaparral. Used to be the Pirate Pizza in Brewster.
No much about
right
Brewster
there off on 93. Is it 93? Yeah, 93.
Yeah, I think so.
Go up Elton, make a left, and it's like maybe about a quarter mile up the road on the right hand side or left hand side. It's gonna be a good time. Hoping to pack the house.
There he is. He was waiting, boy. just in time for the end. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys come out and check us out. Hopefully it won't be long till we have these recordings ready to go for you. We get moving on those. We gotta get these songs down before we start doing all that shit. But
which it's coming together pretty good. We made some leaps and bounds on Saturday. That was pretty cool.
Well, Daryl should be there this time. So.
I heard. I heard.
I was just getting ready to make the song maps for the bass player, whoever. Well, I'm not going to give it to him because I'm keeping it.
Yeah, might as well just keep it because we don't know who's going to show up.
Every time it'll have the song map and then however many times and then some scale suggestions or whatever for whatever bass player's staring at it.
Yeah.
And then my computer took a shit.
What's going on with it?
I had the paper and the dividers and everything, and I opened it up, and my screen went blank. So I don't know. I took it in the shop, and they haven't called me for 2 days. So
well, you just had a new power supply put in there, didn't you? Not that long ago.
It was a new
like
hard
over
drive.
This past summer.
Had a new hard drive and something else. Yeah. Oh, a new hard drive and a new brain, a chip, whatever.
Oh,
CPU.
Yeah.
CPU. Yeah, both of those are brand new.
Wonder if your power supply is going out.
I don't know, but the computer was still on, but my screen went blank. So I don't know, but anyway.
5 p.m. Daryl. Gary.
Yeah. Like an audience. I do anyway. Sounded weird, doesn't it?
I don't normally do it, like when we're working on what we're working on, but Gary's all right. He'll just come over and smoke some weed and drink a few shots or beers or whatever and hang out.
Gary's always welcome.
And then like some people want to come over and turn it into a big ass party and shit, and we're trying to get shit accomplished.
It's
That ain't
usually
happening.
closed practice.
Yeah.
But I mean, the occasional exception. But Gary.
Now, gas band, we'll have you come over and we'll party out because that band's not working on. We're working on shit, but it ain't like we're working like we are.
Yeah.
We pretty much got our shit together on that. We got some cover tunes and tighten up on.
What the fuck? I watched this. I don't even know what came up on my feed the other day. And this girl was doing Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, but it's just like this pop singer.
Uh-huh.
The creepiest thing you ever heard.
No shit.
Yeah, I guess I'm already on YouTube.
Hey, nice to meet you too, Gary. Thanks for tuning in, man. Everybody that tuned in, thank you.
Yep. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thanks for our guests. Thanks for our crew. Al and
Absolutely. Thank you, Al.
our producer back there. And I was going to say, we do have a bass player that comes in once in a while, but he's been he has to go to work, get on a Bolivar or some shit. And he said he's in temporary when you first get a job, so once he gets his main skill, he's gonna try to get fucking Wednesday off. Yeah, probation period. So he's got to be down there. I forget, like shortly after we start. So I was like, no worries, bro. Once you get your shit together, come back and jam. We'll be here. I don't know who the hell we're gonna have next week. That's the thing. Without no co-host, it's hard for me to sit here and blah by myself. So until I have guests, I ain't been having shows every week. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know if I can find somebody for next week or what.
Well, if I can pull it off, I can come up.
My niece's daughter was supposed to come in and do a few shows with me, and she ended up getting in a damn badass car wreck a couple days before. She's doing all right. She's recovering, but she got tore up, man.
Where'd that happen at?
Out there in Carrollton. She was riding with some girl and the brakes went out, and I guess she hit the front of a snowplow and shit. Ow. They had to use the jaws of life to get her out. She broke a bunch of shit.
Damn.
Yeah, she got fucked up, man. It wasn't no fun.
Hope for a speedy recovery.
It's a band called the Cardigans. This is Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. It's fucked up.
Distorted eyes, you know you have to learn the execution of your mind. You really have to.
Now that's
That's
creep,
wild,
that's
yeah.
creepy shit.
We're gonna get copyright infringements. Stupid AI on YouTube. Anyway, as we was saying 20 minutes ago, we're out of here. All right, man. We'll see you next time. Hopefully next week. If I got a guest, if you want to be a guest, get a hold of me. Blah, 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 blah. If you know anybody who wants to be a co-host, let me know. But other than that, thanks everybody. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody. Peace out.